Over a year ago, when I first moved into this house and this garage, I found this safe down in the pit of this bunker that's been there for, I don't know, 30, 40 years. And people have been bugging me every single video in the comments, when are you gonna open the safe? Well, today we're gonna mess with it. Let's see what happens. Okay, so this is my plan, guys. It is so hot in this warehouse right now, even though I got my swamp cooler on, that everything is just hot to touch in here. Now in the other room there, I have another garage, a room in the garage that's air conditioned. I'm gonna see if I can't put this thing on one of my furniture dollies and see if I can roll it into that other air conditioned room, and we'll work on it in there. So let's try that first. So basically, I'm just going to try to, use this thing here to raise it up, which is pretty simple, really. This is a 3-ton crane. I want to say, well, that's probably pretty high. This furniture dolly here, I've got a couple of them here. I want to say this thing said on it that it holds like 1,000 pounds or something. It says 1,000-pound capacity. I don't know how much this safe weighs, but we've never been able to move it because it's too heavy. So I'm gonna see what happens if I put it on this platform here. Holding it. So I wish I had a way to figure out how much this thing weighs. Let's get this thing unhooked. Yeah, for those of you that are watching for the first time, this is my Rolls-Royce Phantom that we're working on. It's my '63 Cadillac. We have the DeLorean time machine. We do custom cars here, which is why I bought this house with this cool little warehouse in it. And the safe came as part of the deal. We can't seem to get it open. And here in just a second, we're going to talk about how I think we're going to be able to try to, if we can't open it, we can at least have a look inside. I did find some keys, but the key doesn't open it. The key just allows you to get to the next level of trying to open it. This right here is going to be a pain in the ass. Okay. You know what? I can leave that on there. Now, let's see if I can roll this. Holy shit, this is heavy. Oh my God. Oh, this thing is way heavier than I thought it was. Oh my God, this thing is heavy. I'm afraid it's gonna break. If it breaks this dolly, I won't be able to move it. If it falls over, I won't be able to pick it up. This is a bad idea. Okay, we're rolling. We're rolling. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, this is heavy. Oh. I think I broke something. I weigh 225 pounds, or 220. I need this other side. There we go. Face the camera. It's good enough. I'm out of shape. Okay. Okay, the plan is simply this, okay? We're not gonna be able to open it. We're not gonna be able to crack it open. That's just not gonna happen. I wanna find out if there's anything inside. So I have a camera that connects to my Altel tool here. And I wanna drill a hole about as big as that through this plate back here, which I think will be the easiest to get to. Looks like there's a weld here, and I can't tell if they already cut into it and then patched it or something. But I'm gonna try to drill through this plate. I don't know how thick it is. I don't know how hard it is. I'm just gonna try with a regular old drill bit here. And that way, if there's a hole in the back, there'll be a hole in the back, and that's fine. That's about the right size. So, I'm just gonna do it. Let me go grab a stool. I say we go like right smack in the middle. Let's see if this even cuts into it. Oh yeah, it's cutting. This bit's gonna be worthless by the time I'm done. Digital inspection. There it is. Set this screen up. We're going in the hole. Okay, there's the screen. We're gonna go into the hole now. There it is. And see if we can bend it like this. I can't tell what that is. I think that's his colon. That looks weirdly, I can't tell if that's like leather. It looks like leather. Or, oh my God, it looks like a human organ or something. It looks like flesh. Maybe there's a head in here. Like what is that? Like, seriously. I'm trying to turn this. And it's some kind of like, could be a leather bag. It looks like a leather bag or something. There's like some kind of screws. I don't think there's a shelf. Let me see if I can go up. You know, like maybe there's a shelf there. You see, I can't really tell if this thing is up or down. That looks like the bottom, and it looks like it's either super glossy or maybe even wet. I don't know if this plate was cut out and then re-welded or if it was just welded to a wall. It looks to me, actually, you know what? It looks to me like it was welded to something else. And it could be that this was in a casino or something and the dude that lived here knew somebody and they got a new safe and they sold it to him and they cut it out and with a cutting torch and said, hey man, you can have it or something. And if only I had the damned combo. But as you can see, it's going to be very difficult to move this thing and to take it somewhere to have them figured out. They'd probably have to come here. That'd be very expensive. I don't know if this safe is worth it. I might have to pay 500 or 1,000 bucks or something just to have somebody break into it. And quite frankly, I don't know if it's worth doing. So, you know, I'm not even going to try to break into it. I mean, that's just an effort in futility. If drilling a hole into it is that much work, no way you're getting into this thing. Well, I was hoping to have a better conclusion. What's in the safe? I tried. I'm going to look into some other ways that we can either open this thing or cut into it. It's extremely thick. This is a very old safe, and based on these pins that I'm seeing here, it's probably a good 2 inches thick of solid steel all the way around, I think. And I'm going to try to get some advice. If you know anything about safe cracking, please comment. I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually move this thing around. See, this has been the biggest problem. If I could take it to like a locksmith, that'd be different. But it's actually left marks in the floor just from where it's sitting. It is so heavy. I'm looking into, you know, I was looking into trying to use a cutting torch to open this, maybe a cutting wheel, maybe even like a sawzall. If I could cut a big enough hole that I could get a blade in, then I could try to cut a square in there. But the best thing would be if I could just get it open. So unfortunately, there's no conclusion to this video. I'm really sorry, but people have been asking for some kind of an update on this thing. And you know, if you're dying to find out what's in there as much as I am, which it looks like there's some kind of that thing looked like a leather bag or some kind of textured thing, because the bottom of it is like this shiny painted surface, right? And then there was that thing that looked like leather or, you know, some kind of black textured material. And I know that these safes usually have like shelves and dividers in them as well. So I may only be getting to one little section right there. Maybe, you know, I'm pretty limited as to what I could do. I don't know what layers are in this thing. It's still a mystery. So, you know, just make sure to subscribe and keep an eye out for the video, because I am now really interested to see what's in here. On an interesting side note, on a personal note for my fans that have been watching me for a while, you know, for the last year or so, I've been suffering from like these kidney stones. I get them every couple of months, really, really tiny ones. And I usually pass them, you know. And people are telling me, well, it's because you're not drinking enough water, or you're drinking sodas, it comes with age, I'm diabetic. And it seems like every couple of months I get one of these little tiny kidney stones and I pass it. But if you've ever had these, before you pass it, oh, it's uncomfortable. You feel like you gotta pee. Sometimes you get a soreness in your side. The reason I'm bringing this up is because maybe it'll help somebody, because it helped me. Well, after I moved the safe around earlier in the video, I had to pause and go to the bathroom. And when I did, I guess that strenuous activity loosened that thing up, because I went to pee and I felt this bloop, and I shot that thing out, and oh my God, it hurt. It stung a little bit, but it was instant relief. Oh, I was just like, oh, I was like pulling a cork. And I feel so much better. I've been, you know, limping around for days. So usually what I do is I like to take like a hot bath or something. I know this video take a weird turn. But I'm just saying, I wanted to mention this because, like, if you're ever in this situation, maybe try to do some strenuous exercise. Maybe do some sit-ups. Maybe lift a couple of heavy things, because it did dislodge it. It moved it around and got it, and it came right out. And moving this 1,000-pound thing around seemed to really help. So I just thought I'd mention that. You know, don't worry. I've talked to my doctor about it. He gave me this Flomax stuff. I don't really like that stuff. because it has some side effects I don't agree with, if you know what I'm saying. And, you know, so I'm trying to drink more water. That's why I'm drinking. I've got my liquid death. Thank you. And that's really delicious. So going back to the safe, I'm going to first try to maybe drill a bigger hole if I can to see if I can get a better view inside. In the meantime, if you happen to be in Las Vegas, if you know a locksmith in Vegas, if you know somebody who can crack this thing, I know everybody goes, call the lockpicking lawyer. Unless the lockpicking lawyer is going to come to my house here in Vegas, of which I will extend the invitation, I need somebody to help me crack this safe open. And I really don't want to destroy it because I'd love to use it. I'd like to preserve it. This thing's probably worth a lot of money. You can't, I don't know where you would buy a safe like this. This thing is heavy duty. I am not worried about somebody stealing it. So anyway, stay tuned, guys. Sorry for the lack of conclusion. I did my best. Catch you on the next one.